Hey y'all, welcome to part 2 of my video where I stuff my cash envelopes. Part 1 was just a quick overview of my monthly budget, how I set up Paycheck 2 and all that jazz. Just trying to get this little camera in focus. Okay, cool. So I went to the bank, withdraw my money. It's starting to get a little hefty, so I think after this paycheck I am going to take all the money that I have officially saved over the last 8 months, and I am going to put that money aside for I'm gonna put that money into my bank account and have like a separate spreadsheet and everything to keep track of what I have in my savings account, so I know what goes where. So the reason it's so healthy is, if you're not aware, my birthday is you know, it's pretty close. It's in a couple of hours and I'm super stoked, so I'm giving myself a little extra cash this time because I deserve it, and it's my birthday, so I can do what I want at this point. So I'm just go ahead putting all the money aside. We are going to be stuffing cash envelopes and sinking funds at the same time. I will not talk as much as I usually do, only because I don't want this video to be extremely long. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would hope that you will do that. And I hope you enjoy and like what you see. I hope you like this vibe that's going on over here. I love doing this. I love how this has given me so much more control over my budget. I love having cash. I am not the most responsible person with a debit card, and that's just facts. Like, I can't control myself when I have a debit card. If I see the money in my account, I am going to want to spend it. I do not have that much discipline, so cash works for me. Ultimately, please, you do what works for you. You may see that I have a bunch of cash envelopes and I have a lot of sinking funds, but this helps me. This is how I want to do it. So please, disclaimer, do what you want to do, not what I'm doing. But it helps me. So let's just get right into it. August, I've already got it broken down. First thing that I always stuff is my cash envelopes, and I have already switched from my work wallet into my cash envelope, into my weekend wallet. So first things first, I'm actually going to take this out. This is my Filofax. I absolutely adore this wallet so much. I hate that it is getting extremely dirty, but it's not going to stay clean forever. So I'm going to just take that out. Let me take these out because these go in my safe. Got some change from somewhere. All right. So, allowance. So let's go ahead and start stuffing. I'm gonna zoom y'all in just a little bit. Okay, so for allowance, I am going to give myself $100. Again, it is my birthday, so I want to live life and enjoy it to the fullest. So I want to say the way I had it, way I broke this down was a 50, a 20, and then 3 10s, just to give me like a little bit of, you know, change. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is going into allowance this paycheck. I had 2 cents left. That is horrible. If you have watched me before, or if you're new, I should say, if you're new, I say it every time I get on here, I should probably start doing this little whole checking this out and just subtracting what I put in here, but I don't ever do it. So yeah, we just gonna say we took out 45. I always miss, I never keep track of this. I just do it for what I put my deposits, what I deposit into my envelopes and the dates. So you can use it however you want to. If you want to keep track every time you take something out, be my guest. I just don't. Okay, so allowance was good. And if you know, I'm trying out like different ways of how I want to set up my cash envelopes, my sinking funds. Like, I swear every month I switch it up. September, I got it set up completely so each page has its own. Like, I got cash over here, sinking over here. I may end up liking this setup better, but if you follow any of my other videos, you know that every time I turn around, it's switched up a different way. So I'm gonna see what works best and see how I like keeping track of it. So Beauty is going to get 20, and honestly, Beauty had 25 still. So that means, so I did not go get my brows done. That's actually really good. I was trying to like thug it on out for a little longer because these brows over here, the last person who did my brows, I did not like them. The girl that normally does them was not there, and that was the only time I had to go get them done. So, yeah, I did not like them at all. So it's telling me I should have had $31. So I'm putting $20 in here, and I have 45. See, this is why I should keep track of what is going in here, because, whew, y'all, this be stressing me out. So I got 45 total. I was telling me I should have had 31 in here, so that means I spent $6. That was easy. Look at me doing my math right on the spot. So I have 45 now for Beauty, which if I want to get my nails done, I work in a warehouse, so getting my nails done is kind of pointless, honestly. So this will probably get me like, I'm thinking about waxing at home. I think I'm gonna try wax myself at home, y'all. If you've ever done that, if you got some tips, please let me know. I have gotten waxed before, but I have never done it myself. But I think I want to start saving money because it's expensive. So if you ever done that, let me know how your experience was, because I'm kind of scared, but I'm trying to save money too. And I saw this girl on YouTube do it, and she just made it look so freaking easy. We know that might not be my case though. So fun or eating out is going, where we at? We're at eating out. So eating out is going to get 50. And I'm doing this again because we're gonna go celebrate my birthday somewhere, and pretty sure some of that money may come from my allowance. Probably not my allowance, but I may pull it from somewhere, or I may not. I may just end up spending the 50 and maybe getting some crabs and stuff for my kids. They love eating crabs, and we may just use our grocery fund to get some stuff for my birthday dinner that I might just cook at home, which I like doing. It's my birthday, but I mean, I could cook myself a dinner. Okay. So I did not have any money left over there. We never have money left over in eating out. 20, 30, 40, 50. That one is stuffed. Can I get it in there? All right, fun money is getting, how much is fun money? Fun money is getting 20, and I know we did not use the $20 that was in here already. So we might go to Dave & Buster's. My kids love going there. I actually love going there too. I'm such a big kid. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm over here like, we got all this, and we're gonna have to find something to do. I am off on my birthday, so my kids will be at daycare while I take care of some stuff that I need to take care of, and then I will go get them early, and then we'll spend the rest of the day together. So gas is going to get 65, 50, 65. Y'all, this is the best part of getting paid. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. I'll be so hyped to stuff my envelopes. This is the best part. Right. One of my kids coming downstairs because I hit him running around. And this was actually, that's the only thing about having this not laminated, or having it laminated, you can't just scratch it out. So gas got 65. Groceries is gonna get 150 like always. And yep. I'm not really sure how I feel about the laminated ones, but I'm not gonna switch them out. Okay, 150 goes in groceries. We're gonna see, because I didn't cook as much as I would have liked this past week, so we still have quite a few quite a few things left over from last paycheck, like meat and stuff that I had on the menu for last week, for that. So Haircare had $2. As you know, I'm gonna insert a picture of me doing my little hair. I braided my hair up myself. So I used the money that was in here to get some, you know, mousse and get some hair stuff. So I spent $43. And now I'm gonna keep this. I roll over that money because Haircare stuff is not cheap either. So that got $10. And this was such, I'm telling y'all, if you have not started doing this, it takes the stress. It's just so, I don't know how to explain it. I love having my cash envelopes. I don't know how I would survive without having them. Household is getting, I finally spent some of that money and I got a new gift card. So this is not the same one that's been in here. I did spend that gift card and I have a new one from when we went and got our household stuff, and I use my household stuff for like laundry detergent, the kids laundry detergent, and stuff like that. So we have $50 in here and I have $4 left, so that means I spent $46. And for household, I am putting $30 in here because we should be good on, you know, on certain things. So 20, 30. And this is a $10 gift certificate. So it's really $44 in here, but as far as cash goes, I'll just keep it at that. So my son will get $10 and he has a little bit of cash in here. He's got 12. They begged me one night to go and eat at Joann's. I'm not at Joann's, Lord. They begged me to go and eat at Burger King. And I was like, well, y'all know I had, you know, food. We had leftovers actually. And my daughter was like, Mommy, I just don't want that. Of course, as always. And I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm not... This gonna come out y'all funds. And my son in the back, so I'm like, okay. And then my daughter agreeing too. And I'm like, all right, y'all, I ain't gonna do it now. So they wanted to spend their little money, and so I let them. So I spent $15. And there was some other stuff. I didn't spend $15 at Burger King, but there was some other stuff that they had wanted. So I'm putting, did I add the 10? No, I gotta put the 10. So 22. Yeah, they had some other stuff that they had wanted too. So that's where their money comes in. My daughter, same thing. She has $15 left. So let's do that. So I told y'all that I had a surprise. Not really a surprise, but I was gonna let you all know where my kids and I are headed and for our next duty station. And baby, we are going to, drum roll please, San Diego, California. If you know, we just came back from San Diego a few months ago because I went out there to graduate, and now I am like super freaking stoked that we are going back. We are officially moving there next year. In June, we will be leaving Alaska. In February, I'm going to vlog all of that. Like, my kids are going to be going to stay with their dads for a little bit. Like, it's going to be it's going to be a lot going on, but I'm going to take y'all with us. I have to take y'all with us because y'all been here for the counts. So I'm putting 10 in miscellaneous. Y'all done been here every step of the way, so I gotta include y'all in what's going on. So that is going to be a really fun vlog, and I'm like super excited to do it. So that is where we're headed. We are headed to California for our PCS, and I honestly cannot wait. I can't. Let me get rid of some of these ones. I can't wait. I'm so excited for it. So this is done. Cash envelopes are all stuffed. I'm like trying to move through this video, y'all, because I don't want to lose anybody. Like, not necessarily lose anybody, but I don't want to bore you. So My cash envelopes are all stuffed. I put these back into my cute little Filofax. This is the peony color. And now let's move to our, I'm gonna set that to the side. Now let's move to our sinking funds. And that is the fun part, because that's where you stuff more money, baby. These are never in order. So give me a second to put them in order. I keep them in my safe, so they're like never in order, but it's gonna stress me out if it's not in order when I'm doing it and I gotta keep going back and forth. So just give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. So this is all my sinking funds. Seems like a lot. It's not a lot to me. This actually keeps me so freaking like on track with everything. So first and foremost is my 30th birthday envelope, which is 2 years to the day right to now. And before I start counting how much is in here, where'd my pen go? Did I lose it? I lost it. Where'd it go? Okay. Before I start seeing what's in here, let me go ahead and count it on. Let me add the 85. Yeah, it's definitely time to go and take this money to the bank instead of, I just haven't had, not that I haven't had time, I just haven't done like a spreadsheet to keep track of what, because I don't want to have to go through all this and then just lose everything that I have learned over the years over the months trying to keep track of all this. So I want to make sure that when I put this money into my bank account, I know what goes where, and I can start fresh with clean envelopes and like a fresh sheet with a balance of what's in my savings account and what's out of it. And it is now 5 o'clock here in Alaska, so now y'all are hearing the national anthem play. That plays every day on a military installation at 5 o'clock, and we have to stop our vehicles and basically stop what we're doing if we're outside and salute towards the music. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 4, 70, 4, 90, 5, 10, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. So 695. And I feel like that is so wrong, but let me just check. 605, I think is what that's supposed to be. No, 595. Where the hell I got? I miscounted. Let me just count that again real quick. 1, 2, 3. Freaking 95. All of that to count this doggone money. That is why it is time to put this money in the bank. So I think the next time I'm not going to even go to the ATM to take money out. I'm just going to use what I already have as cash over here and just transfer the money. I think slowly but surely that's what I'm gonna start doing. So we gonna have almost $1,000 by the end of the year, hopefully, because I'm trying to go somewhere nice. All right, so Dirty 30 is covered. Car maintenance is getting 20. I upped that a little bit because I felt like $15 was not enough. But with me getting ready to PCS, I am going to have to make sure that my car is extremely clean before I ship it out. And there's gonna be a lot of changes in my budget here in the next couple months because of this PCS. And I live in base housing, so that means that I'm about to have to start saving towards the stuff that they are about to start charging me for the damage and stuff that my children have done to this house. So I'm gonna have to start paying like much closer attention to my budget over the next couple of months. So the next one is birthdays, and birthdays is going to get 60 because I spent everything in this envelope for my son's birthday. This is money from Paycheck 1 where I did not do a video, so I had $40 going in there, and I need to get back to at least where I was with my son because I spent all the money. He was super excited, but now I'm gonna start putting more in here so that I can make sure my daughter has the same type of birthday, and her birthday is in 2 months, so I gotta start saving. So there's now $100 in there. So this will be increased so that I can get a good amount. And my daughter is gonna have like an official, she's not gonna have an official party, but she's gonna have something, you know, something nice to take to school or whatever. So gifts and giving will get 5. I'm not sure why I was putting that in there with, writing on that with pen, but it will. So there should be $15 in here, and it is. All right, next is my clothing. My clothing is getting nice. It's a nice little chunk in there. So that's 75 right now, and I'm about to add 10 to it, so then I'll have 85. Okay. Fashion Nova, y'all about to see me. I'm about to go and get some cash. I'm about to do some things with Fashion Nova. I feel like I'm running low on my tens. It's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I'm running low on my tens. So I just made some change real quick. Swapped out some stuff. All right, my next one is we speed right on by. Kids clothing also got increased. I feel like I was not putting enough in there for kids clothing, and I was always running out. So I went ahead and increased my children's clothing to $10 a piece instead of $5 a piece. So they should have $51 in here. Back to school was a hit. Like, back to school was great. I know I talked about it a little bit in part 1. Back to school was really well. We still had money. Back to school was good because we still had money left over. So overall, you know, we didn't spend everything that was in there. And like I said, my daughter's dad sent her $115. So I added that on top of the $25 that I normally put in here on a daily basis whenever I do get paid. So we had $358 to kind of work with and get some stuff. But again, I had already spent $138 previously, and that was to buy her some shoes, a backpack, and she also got free school supplies this year as well. So the only thing I really had to do with this, $265 that I spent, was we went to Old Navy. We racked up on their little back to school sale. We also went to the Base Exchange here on base. We went and bought her a pair of shoes there. I still have to, and I went to Nike and got her some shoes from there. And then I still have to like buy some really some snow boots, but that's like something that we can do later, and she might still could fit her snow boots from last year. We're not going to be here that long. You know, if things go well, she may be out of here in the middle of November, along with my son as well. So we just gonna play by ear and see how all that goes. So this paycheck back to school is not gonna get anything, because school for us here in Alaska starts next Tuesday for 1st through 12th grade. And then kindergartners is the week after. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 91. So we just gonna keep it where it's at. And I'm also, since we almost about to deplete this, probably not, I may not deplete it completely, I am also increasing my back to school funds starting in September, so that next year I don't have to start like at the last minute like I did this year, because I didn't start my back to school fund until like February. So then next year I don't have to start from scratch doing that. So as I mentioned previously, we are moving soon, which the military is going to pay for an abundance, like a majority of our trips and stuff that we have planned. But there are certain times where I'm going to be on leave. So I usually, you know, I've only put $10 in here. And that was because, did I not put money in here on the 1st? I guess I did not. So I usually only put $10 in here for, you know, for travel. But because we getting ready to leave so soon, I need to be able to have some cash and, you know, be able to do some things that I want to do on the side with everything that's going on. So I went ahead and increased the travel to $60, and it'll increase as I go on. So if there's some leftover money somewhere else, then I'm going to start putting that into our travel funds, because My daughter may be going to Japan, which is a completely like separate type of funding. So I'm about to have to start an envelope for her Japan trip. It's just so much is about to transpire between now and February. And it's going to go by so fast. So I got to make sure that I'm prepared to financially to go through all the transitions and the changes that are about to happen. And my son will be in North Carolina with his dad. I know in the past y'all done heard what I done said about my son's father, but the Lord works in mysterious ways, and that's like a whole nother story, like a whole nother thing. But long story short, my son is going with his dad, and it's just amazing how God works, and he's been doing nothing but blessing my life and blessing my children's life, and I thank him so much for that every day. So with that being said, vacation is getting 60, 50, 70, 90, 110. Here we go again. So $20. Me and my account, I can't get this shit right tonight. I'm sorry, I can't get this stuff right tonight. 20, 40, 60, 70. So 120 is what's in here. And I could have just saw the 60 and the 60, because this is what it should be. I forgot to add that I had added $10 in there. So this is 120, because this looks like, I'm gonna just say I added 60 that day. Okay, so 120. I know that's really not a lot, but it's more than me not faking anything at all. Christmas is getting the usual 20, and since my kids are leaving me, possibly I'm gonna have to use this money and send them something. If that's what happens, they may be with me for Christmas, they may not, who knows at this point. They may be with their dads. So we'll just have to really honestly just wait and see what's gonna happen. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 69, 70 plus 5 is 120, so 220. Look at me, I did that math so cute. So cute. I did that math so well. Okay, so 220. I'm also trying to hurry up with this so that I can go and fix dinner for my kids. They want homemade hamburgers and french fries, so that's what we're doing. I was kind of indecisive about funding this right now, but I think I am. If you know, well, I paid off my tags for 2 years, so I really don't need to fund this every time I get paid, but it's better to fund it than not to fund it. So $40 now in car tax and license, but I don't have to worry about this until 2022. So we are 2021. I'm already thinking it's 2020 right now. So I went ahead and funded that. Sticker edition is next, and that is not getting any funds. And if you know, I emptied them little $5 out. I bought a sticker kit, printable off of Etsy from a sticker shop, and for my birthday spread in my life planner. So OCPs, I got my OCPs, and tomorrow I'm about to get my boots. So next week I'm walking in that warehouse with some I'm walking in there with some what the heck am I trying to say, honey? I'm walking in there in my OCPs with a brand new uniform on. So right now I should have 126, right? 226. Yes, $226, and that is honestly gonna deplete this, because the boots are like $200 for one damn pair. So I need to do some math on that one. How much did I have left over before I added the, sorry y'all, I gotta do my math on that one. I had 101, so 370 minus 101, so I spent $269 on boots. And I just added the 125. Some of this was rolled over from my previous paycheck. So it's not that I'm using this paycheck to fully fund this. My clothing allowance fully funded most of this. It's probably like a couple dollars that came from this paycheck that I didn't really have enough for. And plus I wanted to not use it completely on my clothes. I did want to buy something for myself. So I have 226. Yeah, 226, right? Yeah, 226. Okay, so we getting down to the last few envelopes. It's only a couple more. Couple more. YouTube is not getting funded, but YouTube is empty. So I am going to say that I emptied this out on the 1st, because actually I didn't put any money in here on the 1st, so I emptied it out. I want to say it was sometime last week. We're gonna say the 7th, and I took them $15 and I used it on Amazon to get my new setup for since my tripod had broken. I had to use that money. So as you know, we are getting our passports before the end of the year, and I may have to make adjustments with this if my children decide to leave me before then. I need to make sure I have their passports with enough time to get them back. So I am just waiting on the word from well, it's mainly my daughter, but I still want my son to have a passport. So 116. So I may end up just using some money from my savings to go ahead and just pay it completely off, or I may just not do that at all. I'm not really sure. So 50, 70, 91, yep, 10, 15, 16. So 116 for passports. We are down to the last one, and I'm honestly kind of confused on why I still have $10 left. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I know what I did. So let me make change with these 10s. Let me find something to make. I need to break one of these 10s up. Oh, I can do that with the savings. So savings is going to get 30, 36, I want to say. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so savings is going to get so what is savings getting? Savings, that's the penny challenge. So penny challenge is getting what? $36, right? Yes, penny challenge is getting 36 this paycheck. So again, I told you that I'm going to just bump it up. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yep, it's making sense now. I thought I messed up, but I didn't. All right, so yeah, it's time to go take this money to the bank. I can't handle it anymore. It's too much. Too much. But I love feeling it. All right, so I put 36 in here for my penny challenge. This is like one of the that penny and that nickel challenge is so easy, y'all. Like, it's such an easy challenge to do. So what is that? 296. So we already got 296 added onto our Christmas fund, and if I need to pull from this, so 1, 2, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 296. This may be our emergency fund. Like, so many options with this. This is truly just a savings. Like, it's nothing more, nothing less. It's just extra money that I want to have just in case something was to happen. So we did our passports and printer ink. I run a business. I use my ink a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna put little $5 in there as a buffer. So I will, if anyone is interested, I will go ahead and offer this on my shop, but it will not be advertised on there. Like if you're interested in buying envelopes from me and you want it to have the tracker already like laminated into it, and all you have to do is just flip it over, you don't have to pull anything out of it and put it back in there, like let me know, because I can make your envelopes that way as well. So just send me a message before you place the order if you're interested in that. If not, I do sell the matching funds tracker with every single envelope. That's why the envelopes are so much more, because you get a label and you get a tracker. So that is everything. I have officially stuffed all my envelopes. I have bored y'all to death probably. Hopefully I didn't. So I don't really have anything else. We actually stuffed everything and I feel pretty good. I feel complete. I feel back to myself. There will be more videos to come. I have a Q&A that I did that I'm going to do with my children. They will be involved. So I got a lot of new stuff coming up. I hope you all would share this video, share it with your friends, family, anybody you feel like can come through over here on this channel and get with this vibe. Yes, so as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you could like, comment, and subscribe, and that would mean so much to me. Yeah, that would mean a lot to me. My goal is to get at least 1,000 subbies by my birthday, which is in a couple hours. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.